Hey guys, today we're going to be working on JJ again, and he's going to get a brand new radio. This is the Pioneer MVH 512BS. It works alongside your smartphone, and I'll show you when I get it installed what makes this radio so special. And I'm also going to be reinstalling the sound bar with new speakers. I have been wanting to do that so I can get my dome light back into the Jeep. So let's get started. Here's my sound bar. I got the Rockford Fosgate speakers in it. The sound bar looked pretty bad, and I took the Sims spray paint that I spray the dash with, and I painted this padding right here, and it turned out really nice. The grills for the speakers, they're not the exact size of the last grills that was on the sound bar, but it's good enough. So I'm going to set that up there, bolt it in. I got to do a little wiring and soldering, because the last people cut the wires at the plug. Actually, I had to rewire all the speakers inside here because they messed all that up, of course. So let me get this set up on top, and I'll get it installed, and then I'll try to do some wiring. So right here's the wires I got to tie into. I got two sets of speaker wires, and I've got the dome light wires that I do want to get working. So I want to wire into those, get some power up here to this dome light, and we'll start going from there. Alright, I've got all my wires tied back in, left and right speaker wires, and this copper colored one, that's going to be my dome light wire. So I want to get it run and get it tied in to my interior lights, and then I will run my speaker wire and install the radio. I'm going to put this wire loom over the wire, try to dress it up a little bit, and somehow stick it on the back of my roll bar right there, just to kind of keep it out of sight. Alright, I already got my harness wired up. There wasn't nothing much to show there. You just follow the instructions. Wires are color coded. I had to run all my speaker wires from the speakers up here because mine no longer has a harness. I don't know what on earth they have done with it. But here is the radio that I got. It's supposed to be pretty good. I like the short form factor of it. It's not very heavy at all, but I'm hoping it to push my factory, well, my speakers without an amp, you know, well enough without having to put an amp in there. Because I didn't put high-end speakers in here, just something to replace the stock one. So I'm gonna get this thing plugged in and see if it'll come on. And if it does, I'll button everything back up. All right, I got the key rolled back to accessory mode and radio powered on. One reason I got this radio is it has like 2200 different color arrangements. So you can change the screen color and the button color. There's a color I'm gonna be going with right there to match my dash lights with that I just put in the LED conversion I did on the dash. So anyway, I didn't realize that I put my bezel on upside down. I got to take this bezel back off and flip it around so I can bolt this thing in. And when I get that done, I will come back and we'll try it out. All right, guys, so I've got the radio installed. I got the sound bar installed with the dome light working. Let me open my door. That's gonna be nice on those dark mornings going to work. Got my new Rockford Fosgate speakers installed. And I told you I would show you a little demo of what this radio and this phone, what they do when they work together. So if you got your phone awake like mine's awake right now and you turn your radio on, it will automatically open the app for the radio from the phone. So right now the radio is it's looking for the phone, and now the phone is opening the app, and it's going to have an OK that you have to select to get past this warning screen. And let me cut the volume down because I don't want to get a copyright strike against me on YouTube. But right here's what it looks like. So radio is up. I've got it selected green. This radio has 2250 different color combinations. You can select the display color and change it also from the button color on the side, so you can have two different colors running. I went with the green theme just because that's what I'm doing with the Jeep. I've done my dashboard in green, and I didn't realize it when I had this radio out. I checked these bulbs right here, and you can change those too, and I made those green as well. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. I believe it will be, but they're now green too. So every light I have on my instrument panel and my climate controls are now green. So about the phone, before we get into the music side of it, this radio comes with a dedicated navigation button right here, and you can also see there's one up here on the phone, but you can press that button one time and it will pull up your default navigation app you have on your phone, and mine is Google Maps. If you prefer Waze or any other favorite app for navigation, it'll pull those up, and when you get it navigating, it will give you turn-by-turn directions through your radio, through your speakers, and it sounds great. And the way you get back to your music screen is you long press the volume knob until you see the screen pop up, and it takes you back. So on your opening screen, you have your music that's playing, you have your time and your date. Mine's set in military. I need to change that. I prefer 12 hours, and I just haven't took time to do that. You have your speed that you're traveling, and you have your altitude. So that's what comes default on your main screen when it opens up. And it's got all these buttons at the bottom. This button right here is defaulted to Pandora. This one is Alexa. You can ask Alexa anything you want to ask her. You have your navigation button, your text button, and your phone button. So, and now I'm going to go into the music. You just tap on what's playing. So here, this is just your full music display. You have your FX control, which you can do different sounds. It goes through, that's cafe. It's got all different kind of, I'll leave mine off because I got my EQ set to custom the way I want it. You have two different ways of changing your songs. You have, of course, your forward and your back buttons down here. You can press either one of those and your song will change, or you can swipe your screen and your song will change. And you ought to pause it, you just touch your music and it will automatically pause. This radio has tons of settings for sound, and you can adjust those either through the app or through the radio itself. It's just more easier to see it on a big screen than it is, you know, scrolling and pressing buttons and the back button down here. But on the audio, you have advanced settings, and you have all this time alignment, seat position things you can change. On the front and the rear speakers, you have the high pass filters, you have subwoofer inputs, and you have subwoofer adjustments for your low pass filters. It just has tons and tons of stuff, and I'm not going to get into all of it right now, but it has anything I would believe anybody would ever want in a radio to be able to fine tune your sound to your liking. Another thing that I do like about the radio is I'm going to hit the home button on my phone, and I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to play a YouTube video. I'm going to go to my channel, so I know I won't get any copyright strikes or anything. I'm going to play my last video. If my internet was fast. All right, and there's my video playing of my last upload I had, and I love being able to watch a video and hear it through the speakers. The only thing you'll notice right here is the sound is about a second off from what's happening on screen. I'll open this other door here on this video, and you'll see, and I'll shut it in just a second. You'll see the delay. Don't hold tension on it, just flops back and forth. So I have door handles for the outside and the inside. So it's not too bad. I mean, it don't make it where you don't want to watch a video. I wish the time delay on the video and the voiceover would be closer to what they are, but they're not. So my last JK I had a Pioneer radio in it, Bluetooth, and I could watch YouTube on my phone, let it play through the speakers, and it was actually worse than this one. So I can live with this. That's not a deal breaker for me. I bought it for music, not really for videos. This is just beneficial to help time pass by when your wife is shopping somewhere and you're looking for something to do. So anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please hit that like button. If you hadn't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And everybody, remember to hit that bell notification. That'll give you alerts. Every time I upload a new video, you'll know that a new video has been uploaded, ready for you to watch. So anyway, we'll see what we're doing next week, and y'all come back then. Thanks again for watching.